There's no such thing as a glass ceiling. And I never looked at it as being a woman in the industry. I just focused on, I know I can be the best, and I will be the best. I think being focused and not thinking about, oh, I'm a woman in this industry, that's going to affect me, I think really helped me to grow and be as successful as I am today.
Jennifer Walzer never believed in the perpetual glass ceiling for women in business. Her confidence, coupled with a new appreciation for humility, has led her to excel in the tech industry. Her company, Backup My Info, provides businesses with automated online data protection.
I have always wanted to be an entrepreneur. Actually, my parents told me that when I was 8 years old, and I actually remember this. I sold anything I could get my hands on. I would go to the candy store, buy candy, and then mark it up to my friends because I could get access to it. I sold lemonades, I was at lemonade stands. Anytime there were contests in my school, I had to make sure I sold the most. But I always knew that's who I was. I knew it in my heart. I was going to be an entrepreneur and I was going to be a CEO of a company. And I never doubted myself. For me, it was a part of me since day one. Don't spend a dime. Don't spend a dime on marketing until you know your audience. I know for myself, I started doing some different marketing tactics without really knowing who my audience was, and I lost a lot of money, which was really silly. Going out and just cold calling and reaching people and figuring out who would really be a good client for this service. And then once I started getting some clients and realizing who my real market was, that's when I started my marketing efforts. But I didn't do it until then. I shouldn't have done it until I really knew my market. There's nothing wrong with firing a client. I mean, it's not an easy thing to do. We've had some times where the clients just didn't fit that model, and as much as we wanted to, take care of them, they didn't necessarily see the same ideals. And the rule of thumb goes, there's the 20% that takes up, 80% of your time. There's nothing wrong with reviewing your client base, and if there's clients that are just sucking up all your time and it's not even being profitable, you're better off letting them go and focusing on clients that are going to be a good fit for you. It's not fun to do, but it'll actually ultimately be better for everyone, including for your internal team members who tend to have to take care of those clients. Especially being in the tech sector, I became kind of stubborn with myself that I almost had the answers because I didn't want to look stupid. And so I'd always try to come up with the answers, and sometimes that held me back. And it took so much pressure and so much time and stress for me to keep proving myself to the world that I remember just breaking down one day. When I finally let go of being so stubborn and realizing that there are people around me that had a lot more experience and knew a lot more than I did, that ultimately let me let go.